he as time went on and the success in the early 20th century made him into a multi-millionaire and everything like that. He formed other Standard Oils in the States as they went westward.
Right, okay.
Standard Oil of Ohio.
Yeah.
Standard Oil of anyhow,
Indiana,
I think of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Mobil Oil was part of it
Oh.
at one time.
Huh.
And then eventually they formed Standard Oil California in about 1906 or 08. And the first refinery was built up in the San Francisco area.
Oh, Richmond.
Richmond.
Oh.
That's number one.
Oh.
Number two was El Segundo.
Oh. Oh. The
That was
second.
The second in 1911.
Oh. Huh.
Or about that time. But about that time also, the U.S. government finally decided to break up. That was a great time when
Oh.
Teddy Roosevelt was president.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was quite a character.
Yeah.
And so they Justice Department broke up Standard Oil.
Yeah, monopolizing too
into
much.
separate companies that
Yeah.
no longer controlled by the one back on the East Coast.
Really? Huh.
So that's how they were all broken up, and that was a big victory against bigism.
Yeah. What about Apple? Why don't they do that with Apple or Facebook? Well, they go public now with their companies, so they sell them on the stock exchange. So.
Yeah, they usually do go public. That gives the originators an opportunity to get their money out.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
And more.
Yes. So, I just couldn't believe it. This girl, she was born after Billy. She was born in July.
Huh?
This girl that was selling her house that brought this whole thing up, she was born after Billy. She was born in July. She's 23. 93. She was born in 93.
Well,
And she's the heiress to Standard Oil.
oh, well, one part of it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll take a part.
I don't know. It may be a big deal, but it may not be. As I've told you before, these heirs, like for instance, the Kennedys,
Mm-hmm.
the original old man Kennedy,
Joe.
had all these children,
Yeah.
about 7, I think, all told.
Uh-huh.
About four boys and about 3 girls.
Yeah.
Back in the 20s and 30s, when they were born.
Yeah.
Well, each of them apparently got something like, the way I heard it, about $10 million when they became 21.
Mm-hmm.
Each of those children.
Yeah.
But at $10 million bucks,
Back then it was a lot of money.
because they had to be divided between their children,
Yeah.
their families that they made,
Right.
starting in about the 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And so that eventually it all declined. They got smaller and smaller amounts. What's his name? The one that you gave me a book for, Lawford.
Yeah.
Well, he was a son of one of the girls.
Oh.
Well, she got $10 million back,
Mm-hmm.
you know, back when she turned 21, back whenever that was in 1940.
Yeah.
And so she, the $10 million was still pretty good, obviously a goodly amount of money back then. But as time goes on, that money is not being added. If they're not doing anything with it and building it up, and they're just using it, or spending it whenever they wanted something, all of a sudden they look around, there's only $100 left. Well, him who wrote the book, he only had a few $100.
Wow.
He managed to get an education. He his mother supplied him with enough money to keep him going and give it a good education, which cost bucks, big bucks.
Yes.
Back then, he went to Harvard, But and I guess she managed to keep him in money while he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do with himself, which he couldn't seem to understand. But didn't want to earn any money as a lawyer. He didn't like that. He wanted to become a
actor,
like his father, Peter.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's a rough goal.
Yes.
Unless you're terribly talented.
Yes.
And he wasn't terribly talented. He had the physical attributes, the good looks, and 6'1" or 2", whatever it is.
Yeah.
That opens the doors.
Yeah.
But evidently he lacked the ability to be an actor.
Going, yeah.
Easy. You had to be successful. You got to be accepted by your co-actors and your director. If the director gets ticked off at you because you screw up a scene a dozen